I'm live. At least it says I'm live. Hi. So I know it's been a while since I uploaded. I was, kidney stoning and then getting ready for Toy Fair and then at Toy Fair. And I'm trying not to panic right now because the card that was in my video camera that I brought to Toy Fair is acting like there's nothing on it when I stick it in my editor. But on a positive note, when I looked at it on the camera, there is indeed stuff on it. So I just need to figure out why. Maybe it's locked or something. So because I want to get like all my Toy Fair stuff. Check to see if it's like locked or something. Because sometimes that happens, Trying to remain calm. Remaining calm. Hey, Ginger Lala! The Collector Monster High is like, that was just like not a thing. So I don't know where people got SKUs from. I don't know what was going on there. So I'm like really bummed. Yeah, and I am being productive today, by the way, Alyssa. I adulted so hardcore. This is my third cup of tea because I need it. I had to do like I had to scan paperwork for the accountant for taxes. I had to like pay bills. I had to pay the mortgage. I had to find my desk. I got a parking ticket yesterday. Oh, Ginger, selling the dolls. No. I tried to pay the parking ticket. Their system is down. So now I have to make sure I don't forget the parking ticket because then you get a fine. And it's just a big thing. So anyway, and there's all kinds of lipstick on my mug. I know that's nasty, but that's life. So Toy Fair. So I decided, because I'm probably not going to be able to get a video up today because I had all this adulting to do. And now I'm having this problem with the card. And then tonight, well, later on, around dinner time, I'm starting leading a small group at our church's youth group where we're doing this really cool drama thing. Look up, just like on YouTube, look up human video and you will see what we're going to be teaching and hopefully competing in this year. It's I didn't even know it existed until a month ago, and now I'm part of the team that's supposed to coach people on how to do it. But that's how I roll. So Toy Fair, we need an adulting Barbie, and she needs to look annoyed. She can't be smiling. So Toy Fair, significant lack of dolls. I mean, I filmed the dolls that I could find. And there were some that were cute. Yeah, it's a little house cubby. There's 3 of them. I got them at Target. And I mean, the only dolls that got me really excited. Am I supposed to be in a meeting? Huh. What time am I supposed to be in a meeting? I didn't even pay attention. Oh, no, that meeting got canceled. Good. MGA was at Toy Fair, but they never show anything new. It's a whole thing. The only thing that I saw that was cool was at Just Play, the Hair Mazings have prom dolls. So they looked really cool. They were really, really cool. The fashions were cool. I really liked the quality on those. But that was it for dolls that I got really excited about. And even it was weird. I went downstairs, the whole anime section and geek collectibles is that's my place to that's my happy place. And I save it for Tuesday because I don't have to be showing any other YouTubers around. I'm not touring anybody. I don't have appointments. I just want to walk around and look at things. And even in the collectibles section, Good Smile only had a few of their Nendoroids on display, and I follow them on Instagram, so I know there were more, and I wanted to see them in person. Yeah, Yeah, there was very little like Wonder Woman collectibles. I don't think Cryptozoic was there. I walked around. I didn't see Cryptozoic where they usually are, and they have the bombshells that I love. So it was really, bye, go back to work. So even in the collectibles area, and then Funko, this is so weird. For the first time ever, I didn't bother going into the Funko booth because it's usually like really crowded. Because by the time Tuesday came, everybody had already posted all the pictures of stuff. And I just feel like at this point, there's a Funko Pop of everything. And I found out from a friend in the industry that like a year ago or so, I'm gonna put on hand cream, the Funko Pop basically destroyed $16.1 million worth of unsold Funko Pops. And I believe that 16.1 would have been like wholesale, not retail cost. So that's how many Funko Pops have not been sold. And like just, you know, talking to buyers at different like big stores like Walmart and Target, like they've just got such a backlog of Funko Pops. And I love Funko Pops. You guys know I love Funko Pops. But it's just, there's too many. There's like a Funko Pop of everything. So, yeah. And like, there was no big breakout toy, like Rachel saying there needs to be like a toy boost. Yeah. It's like walking around Toy Fair. I felt like same stuff I saw last year, only with more glitter or different colors. The big thing was, as far as dolls or like girl collectible stuff, the thing was now with longer hair, and I'm like, great, now with more hair to get tangled. So, but that was a thing. Like, this is the longest hair ever on a pet or something, and I'm like, okay, that's a thing. So same thing as last year, but with more hair. Okay, got it. Like, I was surprised because Spin Master usually has some really, really, no new doll houses, Ginger. And I went to KidCraft and they only had 2 doll houses on display. 2 at KidCraft. Usually they have all of the dolls. 2! I mean, I just feel like people just didn't have, like, yeah, nothing new going on in doll houses. I was like devastated. The Barbie Dreamhouse refresh is that now the elevator is accessible for the wheelchair Barbie. Where was I going on this? I was talking about new things. No, so Spin Master usually has like really innovative stuff. Like I remember the first time we saw Hatchimals, like it was like in a secret area and like you could never tell anybody, you couldn't film. And then last year they debuted the Pixies. And so that was really cute. But this year it was still Hatchimals, Pixies. The Pixies ride on things this year, and they were pretty cool. But they were very cute. But I you know, even just walking around the Spin Master booth, there was nothing that I was like, oh my God, that's so cool and innovative. Zuru, like last year they had Boppy, the booty shaking llama, the twerking unicorn. I don't know if you guys can hear me. I just realized I don't have this in both ears. And like this year they have a flossing sloth. Well, sloths move slowly, so I'm not sure that it's as fun. There is probably not going to be designer collector Monster High dolls because like nobody at Mattel like knew anything about that. And the Mattel showroom was like barren. The Cave Club. I filmed the Cave Club, and if I can ever get the footage off of the phone, you will get to see that. Elvira totally, everywhere we went, because Elvira always comes to Toy Fair with me. So Elvira is my friend from the Doll Circle. If you were an adult doll collector, even if you're a kid doll collector, you got to go check out the Doll Circle. We've been on YouTube almost at the same amount of time, and we have just a lot in common. And everywhere we went, like, she was just like, wait, does it have a sloth? Wait, is there a sloth? Oh my God, it's a sloth. It was so cute. So the Hatchimals Pixies, somebody asked, what are the Pixies? The Hatchimals Pixies are like little fairies inside the Hatchimals eggs, tiny Hatchimals eggs. well, they're slightly bigger Hatchimals eggs, and they were really cute. Because I like fairies, so they were really, really cute. And this year, I feel like they were more cute than last year, and they definitely had more glitter. And I liked that they ride on things, so that was cool. I like Twisty Pets personally, so I like that they're making the Twisty girls. So it's like a doll, but when you pull it apart, it becomes like a bracelet. Although I'm not sure how that's going to work. Melody Panic, fake news is what I would call it. I think it might be fake news. I think it might. But so they had cool Twisty Pet stuff and the Twisty girls. Basic Fun had these curly girl dolls, and I might be saying that wrong. It's on the footage here, and you basically you like pull on their rubber hair and it gets curly, and then when you put it in warm water it gets straight again. The dolls were cute. I really liked some of their outfits, but it's like rubber hair. So what else? Hair Doorables has like a Hello Kitty Hair Doorable, and Minions Hair Doorable, and a JoJo Siwa Hair Doorable, and those were adorable. And Human Dissections is bracelets, pretty much. It's kind of like how a serial killer would sort of like want to make bracelets out of people body parts. So that is a good point there, but it was kind of cute. Descendants 3, nothing. There was no Descendants 3 at Hasbro. The dolls at Hasbro, the refresh on the Disney princesses was the designer series. They have rooted eyelashes, and you know me and rooted eyelashes, right? So I'm going to be needing those. And my son is good. My child is a son, in case you know, my child is a trans male. And he's doing great. He's outside right now. It's a beautiful day. So they had eyelashes. They also had their own line of comfy princesses, or casual princesses, comfy princesses. Because I bought the ones from Disney. Hasbro has a line now. They also have like a comfy princess, like ice cream truck and some other stuff. So that was cute. And they have little comfy princess collectibles. So those were cute. But there was no Descendants. There was no LPS. The only My Little Pony thing was just like they have a talking Celestia doll thing. That was disappointing. I mean, I guess it was better than seeing LPS and like wanting to cry because they're horrible, but there was just so little in the like dolls category everywhere I went. I mean, I walked around Mattel, like even the Barbie Fashionistas refresh, there's less Fashionistas. Enchantimals, gone. Shoppies, gone. There's new Kindy Kids, which are really cute, but Kindy Kids are definitely for a much younger audience. And I mean, I'm sure there's adults who collect Kindy Kids. I love them. I kept one of the Kindy Kids that they sent to me, but then I gave the rest of the Kindy Kids to my friend's preschool, because they're big, like, and keeping them all is after, they're just big. I'm trying to, fewer Fashionistas. Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to think of like anything that I saw. Zuru has the, what are the dolls that come in like the it looks like an ice cream cone. They have that line now. And I know Elvira said she loves the fashions because they're really, really cheap, but I can't remember. I can't remember what the heck they're called. Sparkle Girls. Thank you, Serenity. So they had Sparkle. They had the Sparkle Girls. They're getting cuter. But Rainbow Slime, they didn't show them at MGA. So I really, really, really want the the Sparkle Girls have a camper thing, like an RV. I really want that. The LGBT doll line, the only thing close to that is Mattel's Creatable World. And I do like the concept of those. I just think they were more affordable. And I wish that maybe in the Fashionistas line, they could maybe just make you know, a couple of trans dolls, just, you know. There was slime everywhere. Everybody had slime. Everybody had something that did slime or sand or slimy sand or sandy slime. They had edible slime. They had edible sand. There was slime everywhere. This was the year of slime. So like 2 years ago, poop was everywhere. This year, slime was everywhere. By the way, I had asked on my the what do you call it? What am I trying to? I'm reading your thing about Creatable World. Yeah, we actually pitched a whole campaign like for Creatable World to have some really cool people, you know, promote the dolls, and they didn't have budget for it, so that was a shame. Where was I going with this? Edible slime. So I had asked on the I had asked. Wait, I'm trying to hit show on something. Okay, so I had asked on my community tab about the ASMR channel, and I'm not going to do it on this channel. I'm going to do it on another channel, because first of all, Caden's got me addicted to that ASMR lady. What is it, like Southern ASMR with the Karen and all that gang, Karen, Linda, and all them. But I want to do it with like slime and kinetic sand and like noises, and like low talking into the microphone, because that's what's really relaxing for me. Oh, thank you so much. Bunker said I'm pretty. And I wouldn't eat the edible slime or sand but the kids did. They seemed to like it, I guess. Daddy just sent me a picture of blue golf balls. Okay. Oh, I get it. I get it. My husband is so funny. The maturity level in our house is really so. The Play-Doh slime was really, really good. I really, really like the Play-Doh slime. Compound Kings has that 3D slime. I posted it twice on my Instagram stories. So you put on 3D glasses, and it's got like these little like sequins, I don't know, not really sequins, in this clear slime. And it just has this like whole dimensional kind of trippy vibe. And that was really great. Wild Hearts Crew seems to be gone, and I'm really bummed about that. Yeah, no more Silkstone Barbies. Like the Barbie collector site is like crickets. I really don't like the new series I just don't think it's as, you know, there's the, what's her name? So the Unicorn Queen or whatever. It looks very plastic. I miss it so much. And I'm not like, I love like Integrity doll. Like they're beautiful, but I don't have a passion for those, you know, like I love the Mycene Barbies, and I collected the heck out of Mycene Barbies last year, and I love them. I don't feel the same way when I look at the Integrity dolls. I'm just like, oh, wow, they're really pretty. Like I see them on Froggy's channel. I'm like, wow, they're really pretty. I'm not spending money on that, you know? Okay, so you love dolls so much. How do you prevent yourself from getting out of control? Well, having like a budget. So like we have like a household budget, and then we have like my husband and I each get an allowance, and so does Caden. So I have to stay within my allowance. And last year I was a very, very bad girl, and I used my credit card to buy a bunch of Mycene Barbies. And I've been like, you know, struggling to pay that off, but that's paid off now. I do not recommend using a credit card to buy a doll. If you do not have the money to buy the doll, don't buy the doll. Because I got myself into a hole, and that's always a very scary thing. Like suddenly you get the credit card bill and you're like, it's going to take me forever to pay this off. So yeah. Yeah, credit cards are bad. Credit cards are dangerous. It's just too easy to like, yeah, get out of control with those. So I just feel like there's like a big lack of designer dolls. I'm really hoping, I'm hoping there was something that we didn't see that we're going to see at Sweet Sweet, maybe. Maybe. There should be a YouTuber doll line. Well, I mean, there is. There's a Cookie Swirl Barbie, right? Which wasn't on display there, oddly enough. The Lotta looks were on display. I didn't even film them because I've done videos on them. And it was like always, there were people all around them and the kids were pulling all the stuff off of them. So I didn't film them because they didn't have anything that we didn't already have. Sweet Sweet is in July. It's July 9th. So hopefully we'll see something there. My favorite Silkstone Barbie. Oh my goodness. She's actually downstairs on the shelf behind me. And I can't remember what she's called, but she's wearing a pink dress and she has like a straw hat on with flowers. And I can't remember what she's called. But I love her. Also the New Year's Eve one. I really love her. I think the made to move Barbies are just, I think they don't sell as well because they're expensive. So we'll probably see less of them. I think overall we're just going to see less in stock on shelves. Now we've got to deal with the whole. So the other thing that was going on at Toy Fair that was, people were talking about is what everybody's talking about, which I'm so sick of hearing about. So sick of hearing about the coronavirus. So, what does that have to do with toys is that because it's kind of out of control in China and 85% of dolls and toys are manufactured in factories in China, and those factories are shut right now. When spring comes, a lot of these toys and dolls that are supposed to be coming in the spring are going to probably be delayed. So that's a little bit of a concern in the toy industry. I keep praying for the people in China. And I hope that that people are getting proper medical care. Don't try not to be too worried if you're in the States or in Europe about the coronavirus. It's a flu. Unfortunately, like your flu shot doesn't protect you. But as long as you're reasonably healthy, it'll just knock you on your butt. But the mortality rate is actually very, 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 very low. But yes, as Serenity Ridge said, wash your hands. That's why I'm constantly hand creaming, because I am like washing my hands constantly. Sneeze into the crook of your arm. Like don't go to work sick. So just in general, because that's how everybody passes around the common cold and the flu anyways, because they go to work sick. So it's just, being careful, proper hygiene, avoid shaking hands and hugging and stuff at work for a little while. Like at church, we're kind of more like, hey, how you doing? Just in case. But it's not, the mortality rate is like, it's like less than 1%. So, as long as you're a healthy person, even if you get the virus, it's just going to make you sick. So try not to freak out too much, but it's so out of control in China that the factories are closed and it's bad for the elderly and it's bad for infants. And so I worry about what's happening in China. So I was Lily sick. Oh, strep throat. Oh no, that sucks. Oh, I'm so sorry, Lily. So I'm hoping that, I'm praying for those people, and it's a tough time. It's a really tough time. Thank you. My hoodie is from, what is it? Stands. It's the organization that the supernatural people do. Oh, hey, very exciting. The kitten, we still call baby the kitten, just pooped. So we're going to be needing a scented candle here in the office because oh, most expensive doll I've ever purchased. I have a Tonner doll. It's a Rockabilly Tonner doll, and I think she was around $300. And I love her. And I actually bought her for myself so Daddy could give me a Christmas present. No, I did not see Courtney Moore, the new American Girl doll coming in the fall. No, I'll have to check that out. They don't exhibit at Toy Fair. What am I missing? Yeah, cat poop. Have you listened to Stupid Love by Gaga yet? No, I have not listened to Stupid Love yet. Am I going to get the new? We do not. There are no Monster High dolls. So yeah, so generally overall Toy Fair was kind of disappointing, and I was like, I realized that I was kind of like a little bit depressed because it was just not. I'm going to go through the footage, and maybe there's stuff that was cooler and I forgot about it. Maybe. What's my favorite toy that I own? That's hard. That's hard. The first thing that came to mind was my Barbie dream house. I have the one with the garage, not the one with the slide. I also love my scooter Gulia on her scooter. Wow, favorite toy that I own. That's a tough one. I'm looking around. I mean, I think in general, it's all my collector's Barbies. Theater Dork, we don't have confirmation on the collector dolls from Monster High. So they weren't talking about it at Toy Fair, and there was no information to be had. 600 My Little Ponies. Cool. So I love my Barbie collectors. Like they're all up here. Like, wait, let's see if I can show you. So see all that, like that gang up there, that whole series. Yeah, that whole series was just huge. I love them. And also like my Mycene doll collection, and of course my Monster High collection. So yeah, it's all dolls, essentially. Essentially, it's all dolls. What's my favorite cat? I don't have a favorite cat. Worst dolls of 2019? I'm trying to think. I don't buy them if I don't think I'm going to like them. So I'm trying to think if I can come up with something that was a worse doll. Any tips for a new collector? So tips for a new collector is to collect slowly. Don't buy something just to complete a collection. If you don't really love the doll, don't buy it. Oh, the Masquerade Ever After High dolls. Yeah, Throne Coming. I like the Throne Coming dolls. Am I going to buy the new series of Barbie Color Reveal? You betcha. They have a whole bunch of Barbie Color Reveal stuff coming out that is really, really cool. And so I'm going to, yeah. I was telling the girl who was training me, I was like, I'll be needing all of this. I was like so demanding. I was like, send to me. And let's see, what was else? Favorite LOL OMG is definitely oh God, is it definitely? Is it Shadow or is it Busy BB? Shadow? I think it's Shadow. Gulia is still my favorite Monster High. And like in the reboot, when there was no Gulia, I was just like, I can't stand you people. You know what? We had a lot of Bratz, and I just didn't really. I like Mycene better than Bratz. Sorry, Isaac. Just telling the truth. Isaac is the president of MGA. So that's kind of what's going on. Do you get to take anything home from Toy Fair? Yeah, some people give you goodie bags. Nobody gave us dolls. I got a fashionista that I had already, so I gave her to a little girl. I have some slime. I have some blind bags, and I will probably do some sort of a video just showing all that. So I have to edit now. I was supposed to edit it for you before Toy Fair, but I didn't. I tried to make the color reveal doll with tempera paint. So I'm going to edit that now. And yeah, how did I get into collecting toys? I just never grew up. I think part of the collecting toys thing was because, so you know how like people, like you move out and you grow up. Well, you grow up and you move out usually. I mean, sometimes you move out and then you grow up, and then like you go back to your house and you go in your attic and there's all like these like, there's like, oh, all my toys. Yeah, no. My mom always threw everything out. So like when I left home, any of my Barbies and stuff that like I had put in gouache, anything that I had put in, the people who don't know what just happened are like, what did she just do? Like stuff that I had put in the attic. My mom was selling the house. She just threw it all in the dumpster. Like all my Barbies, like everything, my clothes, my doll clothes, my baby dolls that I had put away and put in the attic. When I moved out, it just all went in a dumpster. And favorite Monster High movie? Oh, probably one of the earlier ones. Yeah. What are you doing, baby? Probably one of the earlier ones. I'm trying to think. Escape from Skull Island. I don't know. I saw a poor knockoff of Hair Doorables at Walmart. Oh, Rainbow Girls. Okay. Do I like Calico Critters? I love Calico Critters. That's another thing. Okay, here's another thing. Wait, we got to rant. Everybody's booths were smaller. Last year, Calico Critters, and every year previous to that, the Calico Critters, like they had the whole freaking town. And every year we just go in there and we're like, ooh, and I filmed the whole thing even though I never posted, but it's just for me, right? And it was like, ooh, they had like 2 houses. They didn't have the whole village set up, and it's their 35th anniversary. It's just like everybody was cutting back on their displays, and so it made it less fun for me. Rant over. Sweet 1600 was good. Yeah, I don't know. Am I still interested in La La Loopsy? That was always Caden's thing. So, you know, yeah, I guess that's about it. So anyway, so I'm going to go and edit the tempera paint, thing. And it was really great to just kind of chat with you guys. I felt like I wanted to make a video about Toy Fair and kind of my frustrations, but I didn't want to film it and edit it. So I figured I'll just go live. There's got to be people around. So thank you so much for hanging out with me, and thank you to everybody who watches. And I will see you again. Hopefully I'll have that other video up tomorrow, and hopefully I can get the footage off of my camera so I can make my Toy Fair video. Love you guys so much. Thank you. Bye.